the way I move. First you slide, then you boom. That's a capico on you. Oh, watch the way I move. Oh, watch the way I move. Oh, watch the way I move. First you slide, then you boom. That's a capico on you.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I still have a very horrible strain on my voice, so I hope to God that you guys can hear me. And if you can, smash the thumbs up button. Comment down below if you have ever played this game, which ending did you end up getting, and also subscribe to my channel if you guys are new here watching for the very first time. So this is literally my first time ever playing the game, and this game is called Midnight Terror. Basically, you work at a Roblox VHS store, and you only work the night shifts. And there is this creepy monster that sort of like stalks the place, and he makes it so obvious that we can see him, but he thinks that, you know, basically like he's getting away with murder. You know what I mean? Like, I see your ass creeping, I feel you stalking me, and you just have to basically survive the night until he decides to start attacking you. So this is your job, just to basically stand behind the desk when the customers come into the store. You either take their, you know what I mean? You take their belongings that they bring in and return it to the shelves, or you simply check them out if they're looking to check out any VHS tapes. So as you guys know, VHS tapes are basically old school versions of how we used to watch movies, you know what I mean? But then came a time where DVDs came into play, and then the internet happened, so, you know, VHSs became a thing of the past. And if you guys know, Blockbuster stores were basically a VHS store, so this is sort of similar. I'm not gonna lie, this was kind of a job that I wanted back then when I was a kid, you know, working in a VHS store. I used to always see them put the, you know, the cardboard cutouts whenever there was like a major movie released and stuff like that. It was just really, really cool, and it looked like a freaking cool, fun job to work at. But considering the fact that, you know, the times were changing, people weren't going into Blockbuster anymore, so, you know, that sort of hype and excitement that I had for a possible potential job employment, it went strictly out the window. Just fast out of the window. Anyway, like I said, your objective is to basically survive each and every night that you go into work. You're going to hear creepy sounds. You're also going to see the monster itself. And, you know, you just do the job that you're supposed to do. Put the VHSs on the shelves, take the trash out, and then investigate the noise outside. Also, there is a portion where you're supposed to, I guess, get in the car and hide maybe, or get in the car and drive off. That portion, I failed. And that's how you get the bad ending, because you end up dying due to the fact that the monster was able to catch you. So at that point, I didn't realize that I was being timed, and it's physically on the screen. I just, you know, like I said, I'm sick, foggy-eyed, teary-eyed. My throat is killing me. My chest is hurting. So I'm playing the game, just thinking about the channel, thinking about trying to upload the content, and not really paying that much close of attention to the game itself physically. And this was only when I discovered this during the voiceover of this video that I was being timed. And you also have to land in the center to line up the marker for placing the fuel into the car. So there's like this little green spot that you have to land directly in the middle, and you have to do that 3 times. So I only did it once, and basically I ran out of time, and that's when the monster came and got me, and I ended up dying. I do believe that there is a way to buy extra lives, and I had enough Robux for it, but I thought that I wasn't going to need it, basically. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not going to lie. This game, if I had to rate it on a scale of out of 10, I'm definitely giving it like a 7 out of 10. It's not super scary, but I think that I probably died too soon to reach the super scary parts. You know what I mean? But so far, the agonizing and the waiting every single night, me double checking the corners and everything like that, I was just having a good time with this one, you know? And I felt like if I was actually really working here in the store, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really get too many games to where you feel like you're actually in the game. Like, I really was getting super upset. I'm like, oh my God, I have to go into work. This sucks. There's literally no one else here. And it's kind of funny because you're clocking in and you're thinking, where is this other person that was basically clocking out before I got here? You don't see any sign of them. You don't see their car. You don't physically see them. But you do see customers inside of the store with no one behind the register. So I don't understand why that happens. You know what I mean? If you're going to make your game realistic, you have to think of the realistic factors. If you leave a store unattended, it is subject to being robbed. Someone could have came in there, took the money out the cash register, took out any movie they wanted because no one was behind the register. You know what I mean? I'm literally en route to work, and I come pulling up, and then I come into the store, I see a customer. Like, why are you in here before I even get in here? Who let you in here? And then why did the person that let you in here leave? You feel me? Like, are you trying to set me up? I ain't trying to get fired. This the only job I got. This basement was super creepy though. But I guess that's the storage place, and you go down there and you get the VHS tapes and you restock the shelves. So they got all of these genres up here, and you just randomly, just get random VHS tapes and stock them in the genres. Super simple. I don't know what's the banana peels on the floor deal about. You can't pick them up or anything, and I do believe it's like a Roblox option. I guess maybe dropping a banana peel trips up the monster or something like that. That's just me trying to use common sense. I really can't piece it all together, but look at it. It's like emitting green stuff. But hey, I'm going to just do this job and try to survive as long as I can physically possibly survive. And I actually survived a pretty long time for my first time playing. And it's kind of funny because when you read the game's description, it's saying that, it's highly recommended that you play with other experienced players because it might be tough if you're a new player to understand what's happening and, what's going on. But it's pretty much straightforward. It's super simple. You clock into work, you do the objectives that they ask you to do, and then you just try to survive from the monster. Now, I hated this portion here because if there is a monster stalking you and shit like that, you picking up one bag at a time is super annoying and it's time consuming. It's a VHS store. There shouldn't be that much trash in the store. If there is 5 bags of garbage, I should be able to take it all in one go, because I ain't gonna keep running back and forth in the middle of the night to the freaking trash dump with a monster lurking and stalking me. Hell no. I'm taking everything on one go, and then I'm running back in the store and I'm hiding behind the freaking register. But that's just me, That's just me using my common sense. And sometimes it's like developers, when they make games, they have half of their common sense working. Oh man, my chest is hurting. My throat is hurting. Voice is hurting. I'm gonna leave you guys to it at this portion right here. I talked for almost damn near 10 minutes. And I'm going to leave you guys with the rest of the 10 minutes in complete silence. Like I stated, once again, I'm trying to get better. I'm not 100% there, but I am, just taking one day at a time, not rushing myself and everything like that. But eventually I'll be back in full swing. And when that day comes, just know you'll know the difference. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Smash the thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel if you guys are new, and I'll catch you all in the next one.
mama proud of me.
I hope my mama proud of me,
Cause I dubbed college just so I could focus on a dream.
I know my mama died of me, salute me, now she down with me.
Now two bros going back and forth, sibling rivalry.
Who this side gotta be, do numbers like the lottery. The coldest every winter, every summer, nothing hot as me.
And if I spring up, bet my nigga on the side of me, ready for a war.